In this video, we will go through all there is to know about STX, a Bitcoin integrated platform which seeks to curtail the scalability issues faced with BTC. Bitcoin, being the first and most successful of all cryptocurrencies, has won the hearts of users through the exclusive features it possesses. The coin has become the king of cryptocurrencies, considering the efficiency and its economic ability. However, there are still some loopholes with the network that many blockchain projects have proposed to tackle. One of the notable limitations faced with the Bitcoin network is the scalability issues it possesses. These major defects have geared concerns among blockchain projects and have raised innovations to curtail these issues. STX STX, a Layer 1 blockchain project, tackles the scalability challenges Bitcoin faces. STX is a platform that facilitates the use of smart contracts and decentralized applications on the network. The blockchain platform generates its power from Bitcoin as it depends on it for security and the execution of transactions. In other words, the Bitcoin network acts as the finality and security layer for the smart contracts contained and executed in the STX blockchain. Meanwhile, it is possible through the proof of transfer mechanism the platform adopts. The connection between STX blockchain and Bitcoin enables execution of transactions on the STX network as well as verification on the Bitcoin blockchain. The evolution of STX began in 2013, initially aimed to provide a better internet system. The project was created by the founders of Blockstack, Munib Ali and Ryan Shea. Years later, the project began to receive support from capital funds like Combinator, Digital Currency Group, and Winklevoss. Thereafter, the project enjoyed further development. Some of the members of its team include leading researchers from MIT, Princeton, and Stanford. Unlike other blockchain projects that utilize the proof of work and proof of stake mechanism to secure their network, STX has developed a new consensus algorithm that is perfectly suitable for its operation and to secure the network. The mechanism is deduced from the proof of burn concept, known as proof of transfer or POX. It has marked the first consensus mechanism to use two blockchains. This concept ensures that already mined and existing cryptocurrencies of an existing and verified blockchain are not burnt. Instead, they secure the new blockchain. The proof of transfer mechanism eliminates the system of burning cryptocurrencies. It requires that mined cryptocurrencies are transferred to other participants within the ecosystem. The new proof of transfer consensus mechanism helps the network to facilitate its rewards protocol. More interestingly, the system allows the network participants to receive awards as well as transaction payouts in existing and stable cryptocurrencies. It gives these participants the opportunity to participate in the new blockchain at the same time. The system allows STX to eliminate challenges that users experience with new blockchains. Thus, new users feel confident about joining the network. More so, since the network is basically integrated with an already existing blockchain, Bitcoin, it uses an already extremely secure blockchain to secure new chains without the need to require new proof-of-work chains and cryptocurrencies. As said earlier, the STX blockchain provides support for smart contracts, decentralized applications. It also enhances the creation of flexible virtual assets that are easily transferable. In a bid to provide support for these smart contracts, the network uses the Clarity programming language to secure these activities. Clarity programming language is a predictable programming language that uses no compiler stacks and has deployed this programming language to help it bring smart contracts to Bitcoin. More precisely, the programming language uses predictable source code for executing smart contracts while publishing them on the blockchain nodes. The system, therefore, utilizes this tool in facilitating the security of the STX ecosystem. Via the decidable programming language, STX and Bitcoin are basically two interconnected blockchain networks that work hand in hand. It is quite interesting that both blockchain networks do not depend on each other. They are independent networks connected through the proof of transfer consensus mechanism. Via this system, miners can transfer new cryptocurrencies as well as smart contracts on Bitcoin to other participants of the STX network. STX 2.0 is an upgraded innovation from the STX team to bring secure apps and smart contracts to Bitcoin. The STX 2.0 mainnet launch allows developers to utilize the STX protocol to build a user-owned internet on Bitcoin. The platform allows users to earn Bitcoins. The STX token is the proprietary token of the STX blockchain. Activities performed on the network rely on STX tokens. STX tokens basically foster the execution of smart contracts on the STX network. The token functions as a tool to publish new smart contracts to the blockchain. It is also used for transaction processes such as paying fees and receiving rewards. The token follows the same successful trail with its blockchain network. It has attracted the interest of a significant number of users, especially users who crave Clarity smart contracts. The token is available for trade at legal and leading cryptocurrency exchange companies. Stacks STX has offered amazing functionality to its ecosystem, especially to the Bitcoin network. It proposes new features to the Bitcoin network since Bitcoin is static and not flexible for adjustments. Through its integration with Bitcoin, users can initiate new features to the network without having to change Bitcoin itself. More so, a major challenge for the Bitcoin network is scalability. Thus, Stacks blockchain seeks to solve the scaling issues with Bitcoin. Stacks extends the Bitcoin transaction capacity since Bitcoin has limited space for transactions. Besides, Stacks adopts Bitcoin's efficient security and finality to protect transactions conducted within the ecosystem. The network uses Bitcoin to settle transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain for each block generated. Stacks is very beneficial to crypto users, especially members of the Stacks community. The Stacks blockchain has offered users the advantage of enjoying combined features of two independent blockchains on every activity. Members of the DeFi space can enjoy the extended features of Bitcoin while executing smart contracts. More so, Stacks gives members the opportunity to earn Bitcoins. Certain reward programs the network provides are usually offered with Bitcoin. Stakers of the Stacks blockchain have the opportunity to earn their reward in Bitcoin instead of any other token that would require them to later convert to Bitcoin. Concerns around internet privacy, security, and data breaches brought attention to the Stacks project. Software developers have used the Stacks software to build decentralized alternatives to popular services. Stacks STX token is the native cryptocurrency of the Stacks blockchain, which is used as a gas fee for executing smart contracts and processing transactions. To summarize what I've said so far, Stacks is a blockchain linked to Bitcoin by its consensus mechanism that spans the two chains, called proof of transfer. This enables Stacks to leverage Bitcoin security and enables Stacks apps to use Bitcoin state despite being a separate blockchain. Stacks powers decentralized apps that run on the Stacks blockchain instead of a centralized server, enabling new use cases that couldn't exist before. Like Bitcoin, Stacks is a decentralized network. There are many individuals and companies from all over the world that contribute to and build on Stacks. Instead of starting from scratch, Stacks extends Bitcoin with new functionality. Bitcoin is Stacks' secure and robust base layer where all transactions are settled, and Stacks adds complex apps and smart contracts. Stacks apps can interact with Bitcoin state, so you can have an app that uses Bitcoin as its currency. Why Bitcoin, you may ask? Well, here are the two main reasons. 1. Bitcoin's security. A transaction is nearly impossible to reverse or change once it is settled on Bitcoin. These settlement assurances are critical to the base layer of a network of decentralized apps. Settling the system on Bitcoin grants Stacks novel security properties not seen in other blockchains. It guarantees that all Stack forks are public and helps nodes identify the canonical Stacks fork and find Stacks blocks they have not yet downloaded. 2. Bitcoin's network effects. The world is converging on Bitcoin as a standard, and demand for use cases around Bitcoin is increasing. There's hundreds of billions of capital locked into Bitcoin, most of it as a passive store of value. Instead of competing with Bitcoin, Stacks can provide novel use cases for holders of Bitcoin, such as Bitcoin-backed loans, Bitcoin DeFi, or using your Bitcoin to trade for NFTs. Stacks, with its unique features, is a big addition to the blockchain industry, since it allows users the benefits of merging smart contracts with Bitcoin's functionality. It is correct to say that Stacks services will boost the adoption and use of Bitcoin in the crypto industry. The avenue it gives users to be able to earn BTC by merely participating in the network is also a point of attraction towards the network. As stated on their website, Bitcoin DeFi is a large, untapped market given Bitcoin's nearly $1 trillion market cap and increasing institutional adoption. However, despite the increasing use of Bitcoin as sovereign money, Bitcoin hasn't been as productive an asset as other cryptocurrencies for DeFi without going through either centralized exchanges or separate blockchains in the form of wrapped BTC. Stacks say that they can change this. Stacks is uniquely positioned to enable true Bitcoin DeFi, given Stacks' contracts visibility into the Bitcoin state as well as Stacks' inherent ability to leverage Bitcoin's security and settlement assurances. The Stacks chain is tethered to Bitcoin through its proof of transfer consensus mechanism, so all Stacks transactions settle on Bitcoin. This ensures that Stacks shares Bitcoin's long-term unparalleled security for transaction reorgs. Blockchain Naming System (BNS) is a network system that binds Stacks usernames to off-chain state without relying on any central points of control. Unlike DNS, anyone can create a namespace and set its properties. Namespaces are created on a first-come, first-served basis, and once created, they last forever. BNS names have the following three key properties: making them a powerful tool for building all kinds of network applications. To conclude, the STX project is an open source platform to build smart contracts and decentralized blockchain applications. STX blockchain connects to Bitcoin to enable apps and smart contracts. In addition to smart contracts, the STX project provides open source software for authentication and data storage.